We're here to celebrate the grand opening of the Kiah House. I'm Charles Anderson, and with me, my esteemed co-founder, Tanya Wofford.
Hey, baby!
We are honored to stand here before you guys today for this ribbon cutting ceremony. The Kiah Fields house holds a special place in our hearts. It is named after a dear friend of ours who passed away November 2022 to the disease of alcoholism. Kiah was a beacon of hope to many, and it is with the memory of his unwavering spirit and lessons we learned from his struggle that we embark on this noble adventure. Our mission is to provide safe and supportive environment for men battling addiction where they can find their path to recovery and reclaim their lives. Today I'm proud to introduce my wife, Brooke. Hi, Brooke.
Hi.
Who has been my rock and pillar of support through this journey. Her dedication and compassion has been instrumental in making this vision a reality. I am so delighted to introduce the remarkable individuals who form the backbone of our organization. Could I get our board of directors to raise their hands, please? Woo! All right. So we got Miss Kim Hill. Zach Mainly. Okay. Their commitment to our cause has been truly inspiring, and we owe them a debt of gratitude. I now invite Kim, a passionate advocate for addiction recovery, to share a few words.
Hi everyone, I'm Kim. I just want to thank everybody for being here. I know this is a dream of Tanya and Travis's, and it's just a wonderful thing for the Tulsa community. Just having these recovery homes and having somewhere for individuals to go to whenever they're taking their next step in their recovery is just so greatly important. And just greatly important for the Tulsa community. So I really want to thank Travis and Tanya for seeing this vision and really just bringing it to Tulsa. So thank you guys so much for being here.
Thank you, Kim, for the heartfelt words and unwavering dedication to our cause. Your support means the world to us and to those we aim to serve. Another individual who has been a big part of opening this Kiah Fields house, our house leader, our house manager. He's been with us for 15 months so far, and I plan to keep him around for a little bit longer. Mr. Hayden Carnes.
How's it going? My name's Hayden. Thank you guys for coming out. Like you said, I've been with him for about 15 months. I've known him for a little bit longer than that. I just wanted to tell you a little bit about my story. I'm not going to say too much. I'm going to be up here all day. But pretty much I grew up in Tulsa. I was born in Hominy, Oklahoma. It's a small town. She was in active addiction. So as you would probably know, that kind of lifestyle, hotel to hotel, living in the streets, just pretty much being wild. And then I got in a fight with my stepdad, and I moved in with my dad, which he's an alcoholic. He's always drank my whole life, but my whole life I always thought he never wanted me. And so pretty much I called him up after the fight, and he was like, it was like music to his ears. He was like, I've always wanted you to go live with me. So I moved in there, and with him being in active addiction, I really had no one like watching over me in a small town. I played a lot of sports and state champions and stuff like that. So when you get that kind of title, you're kind of on top of the world, and so you're just living a lifestyle, party lifestyle, but everyone does it. You know, you're drinking and driving. You're just living that lifestyle, and so I ended up going to college on top of the world. I had everything that I could ever imagine. Always partying on the weekends, and then went to partying every day, and then drinking every day, pills, drugs, trying this, trying that, women, just everything. And then one by one, my grades started failing. I wrecked my car. I had to plea into drug court. I lost my apartment, my license, my girlfriend, everything. And I moved back to Hominy, trying to do drug court and do drugs at the same time. And obviously that didn't really work out too well. And so I went into court one day, and before I even took the drug test or anything like that, I asked the judge for help. I don't know how to stop. I've never done this before. I thought this was supposed to be a normal thing. And they sent me to a 6-month program in Miami, Oklahoma, NOCA. Yeah. And so I thought I was going through drug court as I was going through that program, but luckily they made me restart after I graduated that 6 months, and I didn't really know where to go. And so I ended up going to Oxford House. That's when I met Travis. He was the president there. And so living in that house, like strict rules, it taught me a better way to live in a sense, like cleaning up your room, making your bed every day, you know, doing like little things, you know, to accomplish throughout your day. And then after he became president, I became president, and so I served my term. I was almost out of drug court, and I was like, you know what, it's time to live on my own. It's time to branch out. And so I was living with a bunch of friends, and they were in active addiction. And then me being there, I just knew, like, I wasn't doing any drugs, but I was like, you can tell, like, my room was always a mess, my car's a mess, like my life started slipping a little bit, starting to get speeding tickets, you know, like, you can tell, like, I lost my job again, and I'm like, what is going on? And so one day, out of nowhere, Travis called me up and asked to move in to one of his houses that he was starting. And I was like, I had to make a decision, because I never cut off my friends before, and I finally had to make that step, you know, a year into sobriety. And I just felt like I really needed a little bit more structure. And I've always done better leading from the front. Like that, I just feel like that's just kind of how I am with, you know, excelling in sports and stuff like that. And so when he asked me to manage the house and with the First Step program, that's a whole other deal too. But, and so I did that, and I realized my life was getting better. And I didn't relapse, but just being in this structure just makes your life better. Doing the steps, working a good program, having a sponsor, having people around you, fellowship, it just, even if you're not using it, it's going to make your life better. It's just going to show you things day in and day out that you need to be doing to advance, to get to another level in life. And so then he had the idea of opening up another house, and so I was like, yeah, let me run the show. I love it, you know. Even though it gets stressful at times, you know, it really grounds me and makes me realize, like, hey, if I'm working on him, working on the next guy, I need to be working on myself as well, and that kind of holds me accountable. So I appreciate you guys coming out, and thank you.
Thank you, Hayden, for sharing your courageous journey with us. Your resilience and determination inspire us to push forward and make lasting impacts on the lives of those seeking recovery. As we cut the ribbon and officially open the Kiah Fields house, let us remember that it is not a structure, but a symbol of hope, healing, and transformation. Each resident who walks through these doors will find strength and support they need to rebuild their lives and break free the chains of addiction. With the Kiah Fields house, we continue Kiah's legacy. How many Kiah supporters we got out here? We continue Kiah's legacy to honor the memory of all those who struggled with addiction. We firmly believe that with compassion, understanding, and unity, we can overcome this epidemic and make a difference in the lives of countless individuals and their families in the community. Thank you all for being a part of this momentous occasion, and may the Kiah Fields house be a beacon of hope for generations to come. Together, we shall build a better future for those in need. I want to give another shout out to Mike Pennington. He's a house leader for our first house, the East Business House. And all the officers that decided to show up for us. Christy, she's also on our board.
Yes.
Right on time. Yeah. Thank you guys all for coming out. Appreciate it.
Okay, babies, come on.
Kiddos.
Stella, go.
Stella, come grab this in, baby.
Go stand with Stella.
Hold it. Hold it, okay?
Can you go with Stella?
Come over here. Stand right here. No. Tanya's gonna be cutting the ribbon.